Ladies and gentlemen, anybody out there with a slightly nervous Genji disposition, look away now because you're about to see something absolutely disgusting. It would seem, ladies and gentlemen, that it is in fact possible to endlessly slash with an infinite Dragonblade. Now, just check this out. This is from the YouTuber Finds Bakery. I'll link to his channel in the description below. And he shows us how we actually pull this off. So check this out. So as you can see, what we've got is the Genji and we've got a Roadhog. Now, one thing you need to notice here is the Roadhog is on extremely low health. The Roadhog is going to hook the Genji, so he's about to go right now. He's got deflect up, he gets hooked, he gets stunned, he dashes through, and he uses his ultimate in the very same frame as, well, the dash and, well, the ulti are used at exactly the same time as the Roadhog dies. And as you can see, this results in the player being able to absolutely slash non-stop. Now, I have tried to replicate this in my own testing, and I cannot do it. This would seem to be a bug that has probably been in the game since, well, it launched. Now, it's very, very, very hard to replicate, so we'll go into a bit of detail on what this could mean for the game. Obviously, it's good that bugs like this are shown because it gives the developers the chance to try and fix this, because it does seem pretty ridiculous. Essentially, what you can see here is, again, this YouTuber has broken this down into awesome detail, so fantastic job, Finds. This is awesome. You can see the time frame, you can see what's going on. So the Roadhog dies as he's being pulled in, and then he swift strikes and uses the ultimate at exactly the same time. And that results in the ultimate sort of being stuck in the on state constantly. You can see Genji's weapon. It's not in his hand anymore, like his shurikens are gone, and he's just sort of... Well, actually, the throwing stars, aren't they? I think they're throwing stars, aren't they? Shuriken throwing stars? I think we always call them shurikens, but I'm sure they're throwing... Something like that, anyway. But it results in him being able to endlessly slash. So the question is this a massive game-breaking bug? And why haven't we seen this until now? Well, it's because it requires a very, very specific set of circumstances. This requires Roadhog to hook you, and Roadhog has to be about to die or have so little health that you will kill him with the swift strike. As he hooks you in, you have to swift strike and then use your ultimate in the very same frame. That means at exactly the same moment in time, and that will result in this sort of locked state, which then lets you endlessly use the Dragonblade. Now, this is, yes, it's a game-breaking bug, but it's not really one you guys need to be worried about, because how many times is this ever going to happen in the game? When is there ever going to be a Roadhog that is about to die, and he hooks you, and you manage to dash through him and use your ultimate at at the exact same moment, and then you can run around using the endless Dragon Strike? You know, let's think about an actual situation in the game. If the Roadhog is that low, the rest of your team are going to be firing at the Roadhog, and they're probably going to kill him, aren't they? So I don't think this is anything to worry about. I thought this would be a very interesting video, though, because stuff like this does show you how complicated Overwatch is, and little things like this, if they don't get addressed, they can actually turn into bigger issues. And this might actually affect other heroes potentially as well. Think of heroes that can use the same ability, or use like an ability in conjunction with their ultimate, which might make their ultimate forever, you know, be available. You've got to think of ultimates that can be channeled as well. I think the YouTube user in this video did actually say possibly you could reproduce this with Soldier 76 if you maybe sprint and use your ultimate at the same time as killing somebody. I don't know. It's probably going to be, you know, maybe restricted to Genji, but it is pretty interesting, isn't it, guys? Anyway, I'm Stylosa, guys, and this is Unit Lost. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are a Genji main, don't think you can run around with an endless Dragonblade, because it's going to be literally impossible to replicate. But it is a thing that you can maybe try and do if you're so inclined. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and why don't you join the Discord, which is discord.gg/UnitLost. I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.